Hey guys, first off, I apologize for the mic quality as I'm deployed downrange at the moment and pushing this out on my laptop. So for those of you who don't know, Elden Ring is the next game from Software, the makers of both Dark Souls, Armored Core, and Bloodborne. It is also having celebrity author George R.R. Martin, the author and creator of the popular book and TV series Game of Thrones, as the overall creator for the lore from which Elden Ring is going to be taking place. Yesterday, there was a sizable leak pertaining to this new game from a credible source. The source, Ax Hanzo, also predicted the game's announcement before it had ever got out of the company officially to the rest of the world, so he has a track record of having reliable sources. When I went to get the post itself, it seemed as if From Software had already censored it in an attempt to keep the information from spreading, which again adds to the plausibility of his claims. Though, by searching around I was able to find where other people had already saved the post and had disseminated it onto the internet. First off, if you are hoping for a return to the Dark Souls style combat systems that you all know and loved after the brief spill into the single player game Sekiro, you'll be happy to know that it's coming back in Elden Ring. One big change though from the Souls series, it seems that instead of bosses dropping souls that can be turned into weapons and armor, they will instead give different integrated combos that can be chained together and used universally across all weapons, similar to the prosthetics seen in Sekiro, with some of these combos being able to open new paths in the environment for you, similar to things in Zelda. As for the dark side of this game's universe, it seems the more of your powers and abilities you use, the more you spend up what is referred to as the FP bar, and as you do so, your arms themselves will burn away physically. It says also that they can fully burn away to nothing and be forced to use prosthetic arms that will leave you in a weakened state. It says that you can get more arms from certain enemies, and other arms can be offerings to Covenants. So, Covenants are confirmed to be back in the game. So basically, your arms will be burning off, as will your enemies, and you're a guy just going around lopping off people's arms and taking them, for various reasons. It then states that resting at an altar will restore your arms from the amount of burn that they've sustained, so it seems that there will be a sort of bonfire mechanic for your ability points, as well as stealth kills being able to restore them as well. One new and interesting concept that I personally think is going to be good is that they're going to be adding in skill trees so that you're able to further refine and individualize your player character. From first glance, we can see that magic and faith-based attacks and abilities are going to be in the mix, but you will have them as a skill you can acquire in some way, with other skills taking a page from Sekiro's book, such as climbing, hiding in the environment, and dashing, definitely giving Dex players more to play with. It goes on to say that you'll be able to gain skill points throughout the game for your skill tree, so knowing how many you could possibly get later on will likely play a major role in how you level up and build your character as the campaign progresses. One minor detail that they said that would be added actually looks to be one of the more interesting ones, as it really plays into how this game is going to be far more open world than previous games, and that is that there is a new hand command which reads as a way to make interacting with objects more in depth, with examples of using joysticks to push around objects after you activate them. However, it goes on to say that objects themselves will not give any indication that they are interactable, and it will be completely up to the players fumbling around and trying to touch everything that they can find to figure out what all they can do and what they can do them with in order to fully explore the game to its fullest. And because of this mechanic, we will likely still be finding new items and areas well into months into the game after launch. And last but not least, the one thing most of you have been waiting for, release date. It's leaked to be around April of 2020, and gameplay itself has been leaked to be shown at the next Video Game Awards. Finally, if you're fans of From Software games of any type from their series, whether it be Dark Souls, Armored Core, or Bloodborne, consider subscribing as I upload primarily From Software content with relevant games that you would enjoy. That's all I have for you guys until the next one. See ya.